One day, when a yellow pea rolled across the table, a soldier realized a terrifying truth. Their entire post was slowly tilting. And what was even more worrying was that the new team that was supposed to replace them hadn't arrived in the last 3 months. Now, there wasn't enough ration or weapons left at the outpost. The communication system had also completely failed due to some mysterious reason. All 4 soldiers had almost lost hope. That's when 2 of them, out on patrol, noticed something out at sea. A strange warship floating in the distance. But the strange part was, the ship was visible to the naked eye, but there was no record of it on the radar. Team leader David looked through his binoculars and immediately ordered, "Get the weapons ready. Everyone go on full alert." All the soldiers geared up, the cannons were turned, and Jack announced a warning through the loudspeaker. But there was no response from the ship. After thinking for a moment, David ordered, "Mark, go and find out who they are." Mark, the only black soldier in the team, hesitated a bit, but then took a fast boat and headed alone toward the ship. As he got closer, his eyes widened in shock. It was the same ship they had been waiting for months, the rotation team's ship. But the condition was terrifying. The whole ship was rusted and abandoned. No soldiers, no movement. It looked like a ghost ship. Mark circled the ship twice, then gathered courage and climbed aboard. But as soon as he did, his walkie-talkie stopped working. Still, despite the fear, he slowly moved toward the cockpit with his pistol in hand. The scene inside was horrific. Dirt everywhere, broken wiring, and destroyed equipment. There were bugs crawling on the floor and cobwebs on the cups. It was clear this ship had been abandoned for a long time. While searching, he found 4 new military uniforms and weapons. These were the 4 soldiers who were supposed to replace them at the post. Back at the base, when David couldn't get any contact from Mark, he assumed Mark had probably been killed, and out of fear, he gave the order, "Blow up that ship with a mini nuke." But to do that, 2 keys were needed, one with David and the other with Daisy, the only female soldier on the team. Daisy refused at first, but had to hand over the key on David's strict order. Both keys were inserted into the system, password entered. Only the button was left to press when Mark's walkie-talkie suddenly came back online. He immediately informed David, "This ship is abandoned, not dangerous. There's no threat." David instantly canceled the nuke launch. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief. Then he ordered, "Mark, tow this ship back here." Once everything was calm, Daisy asked for her key back. But David said, "No, it'll stay with me for security reasons." After that, David went aboard the ship himself and started checking the navigation logs, where he found a secret that shook everything. Meanwhile, Jack and Mark managed to fix the ship's engine. Excited, they rushed to tell David, but David suddenly pointed a gun at them. "You can't leave the post without orders from above. If you go, you'll be marked as deserters." Jack and Mark fell silent, but deep inside, they began preparing for rebellion. Just then, David arrived with Daisy and said, "You both take the ship to headquarters. A new rotation team will be sent." But Daisy